What is the target? Is there a sort of like a bullseye, a target? What is that target?
There is, and it's quite long term. So most people find that quite scary or difficult to deal with the long term target. So the net zero target for the Agha Development Network, and therefore for AKU, is 2030. Right, so that's still a few years to go, but it's important that it's such a long-term target because it's quite the endeavor, right? What it means for the world, though, is that really the world must decarbonize and become net zero by 2050, right? So that means there's absolutely no new emissions by 2050. And of course, these targets have been set by science and calculated such that the world doesn't warm to hopefully more than 1.5 degrees.
What is the what is the current scenario with AKU since sort of you've embarked on this mission? Where are we at right now?
Yeah, so we're as I say, we've accounted for and calculated our emission sources. We've designed a kind of a way forward towards the 2030 target, and identified opportunities for renewable energy, for reducing our energy consumption and therefore emissions, for changing some of our practice, for engaging with suppliers. And now we're really at the stage to kind of start implementing. So part of this is finding the funding sources for it, or finding new and innovative ways to fund it. I was talking about different ways to fund solar panels beforehand, so that for example, and then starting to implement. And of course, a large part of that is also capacity building, right? So a lot of what I do is have these kind of conversations with a lot of colleagues to really train and facilitate, everybody being able to use their voice and taking this forward. Fortunately, at the Agha University, we have a really wonderful supportive leadership for this agenda, and that's absolutely important, not only in this geography, but generally when you have that kind of visionary leadership that says this is an important institutional and strategic priority, then we can really make a difference.